I urge you all at the National Trust, as you plant so that the new hospital will be able to follow your path, because rosemary, lavender, prickly pear, aloe, all of this, sap away, perfect blood cleanser, all of these should be growing at these places, so that in fact you will be able to know that you are teaching people to heal themselves. They can go out and take a piece of rosemary, put it in their mouth, take a piece of neem tree and chew it, and you will see how well people get fast. It does not take herbs a long time. If you have a chronic problem, it will take it longer than if it's acute. But stay so connected to yourself, to truth, that you do not go down with disaster, be it bird flu, be it any type of man-made disease, virus, infection, or if it's a weather disaster. You can handle it. You know noni. Noni, again, is wonderful. They call it starvation food. You can eat it as an apple if there's a hurricane, but it's a perfect tonic. It will detoxify, it will shrink fibroids and other tumors and cysts, just like sulfur will shrink your fibroids, your tumors, and your cysts. Mr. Lake, I would also like to tell you that this book that I have created is a coffee table souvenir book. It is also a curriculum inclusion book. I know that you all, I saw you on TV, I saw Mr. Tulsi on TV. You need to raise $3 million in order to bring back the National Trust to a wholesome point, and I love Pigeon Point. Please, you may license the copyright of this great book from me for 35 years. Use it as a global fundraiser. Most of the plants in here are globally. The book is on St. Lucia, Dominica, and Jamaica, 3 of the greatest Caribbean destinations on the tourist market. You cannot lose. By you having licensed the copyright from me for 35 years, your students in their schools, when the new university is completed and there's a complete laboratory, they can add to the book. You can add to the book each country involved. You can add other countries to it. You will make $30 million, sir. You are in charge of the capital. This is no joke. This is no joke. This book has been said, we need this. We need this. I've even been to your office, sir. But the woman who told me that you would love the book said you were the busiest man in the bank. But I've left you several messages. You can reach out to me. And in fact, we can sit and talk. We can make this happen. It's a curriculum inclusion. Your students must know this. It is also a coffee table souvenir book. You will enjoy it. There's so much in the 6 books. Recipes, stories, information. You all must remember sea baths. The sea water and the human blood are made up of the same nutrients in a very similar concentration. When you take a sea bath, it's like getting a blood transfusion. This is why the elders always sent you to the sea before they send you to the doctor, because the sea 9 times out of 10 will make you feel good again. Mr. Cyril Hayes is the back cover of the book. Mr. Hayes is 85 years old. Mr. Hayes retired after 33 years of fire captain in this country. He was the most decorated police sergeant in the country. He has used all of this. His wife was the first person to report back to me how good her diabetes was coming along from this. Mr. Hayes has come to Labrie Bay, and where the clay comes up from the sea, and I tell you, the Honorable Marcus Garvey brought it back during the hurricane. If the hurricane don't bring gifts, you guys are not looking in the right place, because as it brings disasters, so do it uncover gifts. And there's a clay at La Brulate Bay that is soaked in spirulina, coral calcium, kelp. And kelp is extremely important for you all with lung problems, you all with goiter and other things going on in the throat. You can bathe in that. He came up to La Brulate Bay. I showed him the clay. We did a full body scrub, a full body with the sand, sensational body scrub, and the clay. To watch this gentleman at 85 years climb up big rocks and stand up in the sun with the clay on him, I thought I was deep in Africa. And I'm looking forward to going into Tanzania and continuing this work. You know, it is the sulfur that did my work so much good here that I said, Gwen, go to the original crater. Go to the cradle of civilization. Go to Tanzania and look for the sulfur there. Your products will be greater. They'll be stronger. They'll be wiser. But I do tell you, Mr. Lake, as a person at the Bank of St. Lucia, you should have your agricultural department look at the formulas that I have developed. You may want to keep them here, because I will also tell you that I believe this island is perfect for sports training. The melanated air, the resources, the sea, the spirulina in the waters, the rapid healing you get from the sulfur springs, the longevity you get from the sulfur springs. There are so many great things that can happen to you by being in the Eastern Caribbean. One, you can retire without pain and suffering. You can heal any fracture, break, or sprain rapidly here. This is what makes it such a great sports training place. You have what Ethiopia and Kenya have: deep pyramid-shaped mountains with plenty of melanated air for people to work out in. This is why the Kenyans and the Ethiopians can't be beaten running. It's not just that they run and they don't have cars, because they do. It's because of the air. Dr. Brown said from the airport to the apartment in Dominica, took the pain out of her body alone. And also know, there is a DVD script, Food is Medicine, that goes perfectly along with this book. You may also license the copyright to that. You may want to purchase the ingredient rights to a few of the formulas. I will leave you, St. Lucia, saying I love you. I thank you for an exciting, eventful, and wonderful time in your country. I will tell the world you are organically healthful. You have all the makings for longevity without pain and suffering, and you are simply beautiful. Again, St. Lucia, I thank you, and I hope you all enjoy this and that your pouches are done perfectly for your family. Thank you again, St. Lucia Rex Resort. Thank you to the contributors for your products, and I look forward to seeing you all on tour in Tanzania. One love.